you how to DJ, teach you how to rap, break dance, everything. So it's really good.
Yeah, I like the fact that there's a female teacher as well.
They'll teach you the basics. You need to play around with it, and later on, if you want to do something, you basically ask for help, and then they teach you how to do it.
They're not really like a teacher, they're like a friend or something.
He's just such a great teacher.
I just can't stress how much I feel that I've improved with the help of this course. I feel like my mind's opened and I've got a much better view of how I can improve myself and how I can succeed as I go through life.
It's great because there are computers here, there are all sorts of programs, and there are people around who will help you and who will teach you new skills.
So they have an idea of what they want to make, and they have an idea of how to piece a song together. So often then it's getting them to a next stage, and often they'll open up and start making songs by themselves, but they want help specifically to create a certain sound or make something do something specific. Like
Female DJ squad.
To say something worthwhile.
MC should always have a CD and pop beats in their pocket. Yeah. It's like you put that.
There's lines that go through the whole piece, like electricity.
The future ain't orange, but it sure is bright. From where I was to now, man, I've had to fight. Get my eye on the goal and I've never lost sight. But right now, I can say my life is, I got music in my heart, I got music in my brain.
Today we're doing a big blockbuster, which is simple letters that hopefully everyone can read. We're doing it right, and it's going to say Future Kings. So yeah, this is the future, and hopefully they're going to be graffiti kings.
I'm looking to the future. Right now, I can say my life is, I got a beautiful.
Art's definitely one of my favourite subjects, and I particularly like art and design. It's better to have legal places because you don't feel like you're doing anything bad, that you can just like do your work.
I don't know why, but he used to hate art at school, but now he absolutely loves doing this. So it's obviously something about it, doing it on a big wall or whatever. And he now does all his canvases at home, so yeah, so he might become an artist now.
Before that, I mean, not a lot of people see my work apart from my friends and my family. But now, I mean, if anyone just walks in, they can look up and see it.
Yeah, and it's L.Temps, aka Kimmy G. And it's K.M.I.Jesu. If you don't know, then get to know you see it.
It looks very easy, but it's actually something that you need to practice like any sort of instrument. I had 6 weeks, in which time the girls had like shown a massive improvement when they first started. They hadn't even really touched the turntable, and now we've got them doing some pretty advanced scratching techniques and turntablism in general, which is a fantastic thing in a very short space of time.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to try out to make my own beats and stuff.
And this is coming from someone who's never DJed or touched a record deck in their life.
It's given me more confidence in the sort of like field of DJing, definitely.
Some stuff that I took years to learn, they're learning in 10 minutes, which is quite annoying.
I'm walking down the street and the lights kind of dark. I see the moon glistening from the swings in the park, and I don't know who's there, so I turn around and check, and I feel the hair stand, and I'm back on my neck.
Now I ain't quite an adult, but like a newly born foal, I'm losing control. Cause Rizzle needs money if I wanna fill the role of the soul of every party, the one with fresh clothes.
Teach you what to know when it's good and how to do it. It's so amazing.
Rizzle in a label with my logo, cost nothing. I just do it on my own, roll solo.
all the kids that are coming to these sessions are really into it, and they are all progressing, you know, at different levels, whether it's just progressing in their confidence or progressing in their ability.
Battle is where there's a group of people on one side and there's a group of people on the other side. Which group is better wins? the sword, and that's like dreadlocks as well. Because if you're breaking, then you don't get hurt. However, if you're fighting someone, then you get hurt, and that's just not right.
Making music with your mouth, whether that be, you know, drum kit or turntable scratching or singing, anything that comes vocally really. It's an extension of singing. Get up and make a load of ridiculous noises in front of a room full of people, and you should be confident enough to do anything really.
Money's too tight to mention, but there's no need for intervention, cause I'll earn my fees until my pension.
English and language stuff and poetry stuff, they're all taken away without them ever considering that they're learning anything or sitting down or studying. They'd never consider that, but they are. That's what's nice, is just to see people who refuse to do homework, won't write at school, just pouring out sides of A4. They're soon going to be going to interviews and stuff. They're not going to be shy at all, and they're not going to be nervous, and I know that for a fact. Do you know what I mean? They're all really good at improvising and acting, quick thinking, because that's what we've been practicing and practicing.
It's really helped me. Like, we've got loads of opportunities, worked with people out of Wu-Tang Clan, worked with Supernova, worked with Pete Bish, worked with Ty, worked with so many people in the industry, we've got so many connections, and it's just been really good for us.
One of the great things about rap workshops is the transferable skills that you get from it, the being able to talk confidently, being outspoken, but in a very well thought out way.
Still have a dream, got the right path, told me that I will succeed, see me. I pray to God to achieve, I'll close my eyes and imagine what I'll be. The future's ahead and I'm past this screen. Trust me, there's better paths in the night. I think carefully, gotta choose what's right.
I've got the opportunity to like rap with people like Stig and Sweater Kinch in the backstage last night and stuff like that, and I would never have been able to do that without AudioActive. I was speaking to Sweater Kinch and he actually messaged me on MySpace saying that he's realised how much I've improved, and he doesn't know it, but I feel it has been because of the AudioActive courses, and that's my little secret.
Artists like Black Twang, who's been around a while now, Sweater Kinch won her Mobo Music Award, Blades, who's an old UK legend, and they got the chance to chill backstage with them, bust a few rhymes with these guys who are people who, childhood heroes. They're looking up to these guys.
They get on stages without a problem. They get involved in sort of ciphers with people, they're seniors and veterans of the scene, and it's just, I mean, water off a duck's back. They're absolutely fearless.
Before, I never really understood the depth methods of rapping, but now my lyricism is better.
Straight from AudioActive, we got Britain's youngest contenders, MC Heavyweights, between the ages of 11 and 17. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Tiger Troops.
This is me with the Tiger Chiefs. This is me with the Tiger Chiefs. Oh Lord, shout with the Tiger Chiefs. Oh, in the world there is no police, not achievable. Stop. Freeze! It's time for you to fight against those who wanna show off their might, show off their dark side. Fail your plan, yo. You can't fail. Fail your plan. You better make some change.
I know deep down inside you wanna live your life in a nice way. It's getting nice worse, don't pick up the knife, but I would say no. You all in the gang, but what do they do for you? Help you? Hell no, I don't think so. You should go back to your fam, cause they're the only ones that got your back, not your friends, you remember that.
It blows my mind that they've only been speaking English for 4 years and they're totally capable of like, putting it into verse.
We're from Poland.
Right. I want to send it to my country so my family can see it.
Yeah, I think it gives a confidence for people who haven't been in front of people on a stage, so it would be good for them, it would be good practice.
Don't talk to me about how I speak 10%, aka unique, but then get twisted. I'm not a unique one, because I'm not unique one.
Female participants, compared to last year, we've gone up tenfold.
It helps so many kids with like confidence as well. Like it gives people something to do. Like on a Wednesday and a Monday night, I don't have anything to do. I could just be roaming around like doing drugs or something, but I don't. I go and go to AudioActive and it helps.
Went on to record a track with Buddha Monk from the Wu-Tang Clan, arguably one of the best and sort of most renowned clans in the world. And these are kids of 14 who are just getting into their art, actually working with world-renowned artists and recording tracks with them.
With their preconceptions of what hip-hop is, and they think it's all about sort of like image, and it's all about materialistic sort of needs and jewellery and cars and misogyny and violence, and then they start to realise that it's a particularly open medium, and that they can use it as a device for telling stories, and the fact that they're on a podium and they need to say something worthwhile.
Life is a test, the mixtape, get to know.
Yeah, I think we should have it all year round because it would also give you more time to improve, because I mean every time I come here I like improve by like more than I would at home just doing it by myself.
I'd really like more opportunities to do it because it's against the law, and I think that's not right because it's definitely an art form.
I wouldn't mind more time to like have more materials, to do like more canvases, because the more you do, the better you get, isn't it?
Allocated time to being in the studio, and it is something that everybody wants to do, so it's a very popular thing.
We don't mind waiting, but it's a really long wait.
Brighton Hip Hop Festival workshops just couldn't have gone ahead without the support from our sponsors and funders, so we'd really like to thank from the bottom of our hearts the Arts Council, Awards for All, Brighton Hove City Council Youth Opportunities Fund, Carla Fall and Pure Mint Recordings for their sponsorship when we most needed it.